So you're saying you're not a domestic terrorist, but you're encouraging people to burn it down. Welcome to Green Chairs. We interview fresh, original artists. Welcome to Green Chairs, MarthaJane. It's good to have you.
Good to be here.
So what's all this ice doing all over the place here? What is all this?
We are on location with Green Chairs on the set of our newly, words. I can't word today. I've worded so much today.
Your music video.
Oh, cover, lover. Ain't no comrade coming over. Find it, swear to write it. Only takes a spark ignited. Cover. Welcome to Green Chairs. We are on location where we just shot my music video for Burn It Down. It's another protest song adjacent to the one, Mercy, that we covered a few weeks ago.
So it was a fun experience. Tell me a little bit about the filming first, and then we'll get into the song.
Okay, so, we can just know about the filming looking at the remnants of what's going on here. Here we have melted ice cubes. Here we have a sneak peek at the music video. Wardrobe malfunction. We're in the aftermath of my music video.
Yeah, so we have a commode here, toilet.
A loo. And it is charred.
Filled with ice.
Filled with ice and gasoline and fire, and it's charred. Should I sit over there? So Burn It Down is a protest song. It is, I am so pissed. I'm so pissed with what the hell is going on in the streets of America with law-abiding citizens getting shot down in broad daylight in front of everybody, and our president encouraging it, excusing it, or calling our people domestic terrorists. I'm pissed, and it's time for this song to see the light of day.
Yeah. When did you write this?
I wrote this song actually last spring when I was living in Germany. I had just put out Mercy, another protest song, but we were in the middle of moving back to the United States and lots of life upheaval and starting my music production training program at UNLV, and it all got crazy. Life got away from me. I got stuck on working on one song, and this weekend threw me over the edge, as it should have, day after day. And I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't do this earlier, honestly.
Why didn't you?
Like I said, just things came up. Things were busy. I put out what I can, and I have to self-regulate. I have to do what I can, and then take care of my own 5 children and stuff like that, and lean toward my own creative growth so that I can put out more songs more regularly once I get that good flow.
Now, I know that you talked to me before when you did Mercy, your other protest song, that there was fear there.
Mm-hmm.
Did fear have any role in not finishing this? Or?
No, it was more artistic energy.
Okay.
It was just artistic energy, and fuck, I've got artistic energy right now. Yeah, not okay.
So tell me a few of the lyrics from this.
All right.
Burn it down. What
burn
are you trying
it
to
down.
Burn down?
What I'm trying to burn down whatever structures are bullying the kids on the playground. We're all the kids on the playground. That's us. And the bullies are on the playground too. And I'm trying to pull down the structures that not just encourage, but support that or turn a blind eye to the bullies. So it does play on an elementary school type of setting. The first lyrics are, "To the flagpole from the playground." I don't know if kids have fights at flagpoles anymore.
But in our day, for sure.
In our day, 80s, 90s, probably long before that as well. I'll meet you at the flagpole after school. To the flagpole from the playground. The bell rings, they gather round. playground. The bell rings and they gather round. Alone now to stand my ground, but I'm ready to burn it down. Like I don't care if I get hurt. Like, I've got skin in the game. And like, whether it's a proverbial skin or actual skin, I'm putting my skin in the game. I'm putting my neck out just by creating. Because it's like the context here in America right now is that it's scary to do normal things, to create, to express anger at, the system.
You feel like your freedom of speech can come under attack.
Yeah, like we're about to edit this video, these videos that we made today, and I think, wow, I wonder how much it costs to like hire security. Because
everybody who disagrees with an administration now is labeled a domestic terrorist.
Right. So here I am, but I'm not. I'm an artist singing my songs of love for the bullied and of stop. So I'm ex-Mo. I'm ex-Mormon. And one of my favorite, to this day, scriptures from the Mormon scriptures is, do you remember who it's by? But it's the, which prophet of the Book of Mormon said it? I seek not for power. I seek not for power, but to pull it down.
Yeah, I think that was Captain Moroni with, and I seek not for power, but to tear it down.
To tear it down.
Pull it down, maybe.
Yeah, this is the new Martha translated version.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying you're not a domestic terrorist, but you're encouraging people to burn it down.
So let me tell you where that phrase came from, okay? This is an organic phrase in my life. James is my husband. We were living in Germany, and shortly after the inauguration in 2025 of President Trump, all of a sudden Doge comes in, and James was a worker for the federal government at the time. And
that was in my first year.
He was in his first year. And so he was one of the first on the chopping block. So all of a sudden his job gets cut. We're in Germany. We just moved there like 6 months earlier, and his job is now over. We're hearing all the buzz like, okay, anybody who's been working in the federal government for less than a year, you're fired. And so we're like, okay, well, we got to get ready to move back to the U.S. I wonder how the repatriation works and all of that. And then his leaders.
Because so first, like, somehow I guess I wasn't just doing nothing as a government employee, and they really, really wanted to keep me.
What?
I know,
you
it's
were
crazy.
doing stuff.
It's insane.
Yes.
So they ended up keeping me, and then
you were on the chopping block again.
Yep.
Like the next week.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ended up keeping him, and then they were on the chopping block, and then Doge offered the buyouts, and
so we had to make a decision. Are
Right.
we going to stay in federal government because they said that they could keep me,
mm-hmm.
or are we gonna leave? And we also owned a business back here in the States.
Yeah, and it was teetering on a very narrow edge, and it was his job in the federal government that helped us to keep the business running. So if his job ended over there, the business would also fail over here. So
yeah.
It was coming to a head, and James and I were just sitting on the living room floor. What should we do? And my offering was, what if we just burn it down?
Burn it all down.
Like all these plates we're trying to spin, all this structure we're trying to keep the business and keep Germany and keep. What if we just let them fall? What if we just let them fall and pick up the pieces? Let's burn it down. So your question, what do I mean by burn it down?
Yeah.
I'm not I am not in true terrorist fashion. I am not calling for hurting people. This is not what we're talking about. It's letting go of institutions, letting go of infrastructure that is not serving us and will not serve our future. And it is time to move on.
And we are, it sounds like what you're saying is that there are these institutions that we comply with. And
we keep complying, and we're like, I'll do the dance for you.
And that when we stop complying with the institutions, they lose their power. And that they fall down.
And that's how we burn it down.
So, how's life going for you now that you've burned
Could you
down?
open this for me?
Yeah.
Speaking of how's life going.
So did you get in a fight on the playground? How did you, what's going on?
Yeah, so I got in a fight on the playground, and I got like little road rash. Actually, I was living my best life, and I was rollerblading, and I had a great time until it wasn't great anymore. And I fell because I don't know how to T-stop like I did when I was 16. So that's the short story. But I'm not afraid of getting a little hurt. Like, we're trying to live our lives here. We're trying to pursue our passions. And when things get in the way of that, it's time to reevaluate and join together. So some more of the lyrics.
Yeah.
I didn't even take a drink. Pause. So the second verse is cheap shots. You know, there's cheap shots on playground fights. Cheap shots of sticks and stone. And in the recent days, what's the date today? It's near the end of January 2026. In the recent days, it has not been sticks and stones. It's been bullets in American citizens.
Yeah.
Cheap shots of sticks and stone. Ice infiltrates. Cheap shots of sticks and stone. Ice infiltrates the homes. Who says what's not allowed? Who's ready to burn it down?
Yeah, so our son called recently, and he was like, "Hey, Dad, everything when Trump got elected the second time that was on your checklist of things that, like, if these things happen, watch out, they've just happened." And the last one of those for me was protesters getting shot.
Yeah.
Because I remember...
That was on your list of, like, okay...
When that happens...
Something...
When protesters get shot and there is no ramification and there's still support for the people doing the shooting, our country is in a world of hurt. And I said that when he got elected, because I remember we went to the Black Lives Matter protests.
That's right.
And I remember during the Black Lives Matter...
We were living in D.C. at the time.
Protests, people within his administration said he wanted to shoot protesters. He's like, just shoot them in the leg, and then everybody will disperse and it'll be over. Just shoot the protesters.
And so what was said in response to that?
No, we can't do that.
We can't shoot protesters.
We can't shoot protesters. Right?
Okay, so people are going to ask, like, prove it. Where'd you hear that?
Where'd I hear what?
You know, that whole, like, President Trump wanted to shoot people, and we're like, no.
Google it, whatever,
yeah, Google it. It's there.
But people within his administration said that he wanted to do that, and I think it was maybe Evans that said that. And so I knew he had that impulse or that like want to harm protesters.
No problem with it, at least.
Yeah.
Like,
and
if it happens, it happens. And
when we're ignoring the Supreme Court, or when we are invading other countries without congressional approval, I had a list of things, like, and everything's been checked off now.
That was the last thing on your list.
That was the last thing.
What was the end of the list? What does the end of the list mean?
End of the list is we really need to start evaluating whether or not we're going to stay in the United States.
Yeah, for the safety of our family.
For the safety of our family, because if things don't de-escalate, we're in real trouble.
Yeah.
And it sounds like what you're saying is things need to escalate. There needs to be non-compliance. There needs to be, like, if this nation is going to survive, those of us who stay need to, and that's a real hard decision to make. Are we going to be people who flee and go somewhere else?
I mean, everything in my heart wants to be here. Like, everything.
So I want to go. I'm like, I'm ready to go.
He would have been gone a long time ago.
All right, I've got plans, other places. She wants to stay. She's the fighter. She's the rebel. She's like, let's burn this down.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll get arrested or something. But the last verse. No, we'll go to the bridge. There's a sweet guitar solo. There's sweet like building, and then the sentiment in the bridge is essentially, in a world of ice, we need more fire. And referencing the burning it down. In a world of ice, we need more fire. We need to counteract the ice. And the last verse, the words are, embers of amber grain can't sell us this golden age. The golden age is, a Trumpism.
Yeah.
Gold. Can't sell us this golden age. Who's rising up from the ground? Who's ready to burn it down? So I, with my whole heart, want peace. With my whole heart. But we're not getting peace.
You've got this protest song happening right in the midst of all this protest, but you wrote it like a long time ago, and it seems like there's been protests going on for a year. Like there's been constant chaos.
We've been part of the protests.
We've been part of the protests. There's been constant chaos. Do you anticipate anything dying down anytime soon? Do you think like we're going to get back to some normalcy, or do you think things?
Here's the thing, I think they escalate, and then they kind of stay there, and then that starts to feel normal, and then they escalate again, and then that starts to feel normal. It's been escalating the whole time. It hasn't died down.
Now, what was it like for you shooting the music video? Tell me like some of your emotions and things while you were shooting.
Okay, so I have not touched this song in a few months, and my friend Brian Granger, he's a wonderful producer. He makes my little brain children pop. Like what I write is at like folk level, and he takes me to folk punk. He takes me to DIY folk punk, like in your face, stink face, like drive it home. So I listened to that track again this morning. Just made my heart cry. Like, okay, I am so inspired by this music and the words, and it drives me to want to share and to create and to spend my entire Sunday, while I'm a student, my entire Sunday creating this so we can push it out.
What are you going to school for?
I'm going to school for audio production. This task of writing to pushing a song out takes me entirely too long, and I want to get good at it so I can roll out these really important messages, and messages that like aren't just my own emotion. Like these are broadly experienced and felt things. And I think as humans, not just American citizens, but as humans, we need to connect, collaborate more and more and more. And I think music is kind of, I consider music an amplifier of emotion. Like any emotion, it's like you give it psychedelic oomph and it amplifies everything within that emotion, especially the ability to connect from one human to another human. So my drive when I heard Brian's music, without the voice, and I was just adding voice today, was so like from here. It wasn't from here, my little voice. It was like full body expression. And so that was my emotional experience doing it. But it comes from like reels playing in my head of people being shot in the street. Like, I don't usually see executions. That's not really on my feed. Usually I remember back in when there were some beheadings and stuff like that that were shown on the internet, I never went and clicked on those, or like it's not something I seek out or want to see. And here it is, just like right here in Anywheresville, America.
I kind of liked boring Sleepy Joe, nothing happening. Like, kind of miss
Right.
So thank you for coming in. Before we go, what would you say to people who say you're just dressing provocatively to get attention?
You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I add one more little thing?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I did sing this song in Washington, D.C. Around No King's Day last fall. And I was in an open mic night, and I had amazing crowd reaction, and it was just the acoustic version.
And who are you with?
And I was with Don Zintara.
As if anybody knows him.
And Don Z, you know, he produces people like Fugazi and like the Foo Fighters and other Foo things, you know. He's just my friend.
Name drop until
like, well, he's my friend, actually. So yeah, I was with him, and when my voice is getting bigger, my control, my expression is getting bigger, and I did take some pride in when I shared the song that he saw live. I shared it on my Facebook, and he commented, "This is what 100% looks like." Like 100% in, folks. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll drop that music video soon too. Look for that.
Sounds good.
Mwah. Bye, guys. of sticks and stones. Ice infiltrates the homes. Who says what's not allowed? Who's ready to burn it down? Oh, cover, lover. Ain't no comrade coming over. Find it, light it, swear, write it. Only takes a spark ignited. Oh, cover, lover. Who's that comrade coming over? Find it, swear, write it. Only takes a spark ignited. Yeah. Embers of amber grain can still us this golden haze. Who's rising up from the ground? Who's ready to burn it down? Oh, cover, lover. Who's that coming over? Light it, swear, write it. Only takes a spark, ignited. Cover. Who's that coming over? Light it. Only takes a spark, ignited. Only takes a spark, ignited. Only takes a spark, ignited.